What's up, everybody? It's Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Space Engineers Inspiration series. We're starting things off today with the Herzklopfen. No, I'm not even gonna try. It's a German word. I got that from the description. That means heart palpitations, which is an awesome. It's an awesome name. According to the description, it was because it was very frustrating to try and build an interior to a vertical ship, apparently. So, yeah, that's what it means. How it's actually supposed to be said in its native German, I have no idea. I gotta try now. Herzklopfen? Maybe? Probably not. Let's just move on. So, this is a destroyer class for, basically, it's pretty much a gunship, essentially. It's supposed to defend other ships that are less fortified and defended, but I'm just doing very well with words today. Basically, the premise of the design was to make more vertical ships, which I agree with, because the Cornwell was an interesting one. I'm pretty sure that was the name. If not, don't hate me. That one was an interesting one because verticality is not something you usually see in a lot of these spaceship designs. We tend to, I think, incorporate typical ship designs which work the way they work, and so that's why we build them that way, and then kind of incorporate that into space as well, when in space you may not need it to be designed that way. So I agree with that there's a lot of potential to have more vertical ships and things. So that's why it caught my eye, and same reason. I thought it was cool. We've got a lot of thrusters and connectors. Now, it is primarily a space vessel. It can work in a moon-type atmosphere. However, it's not its intended situation. So we have some cargo containers there. Now, I don't know how much to this there is, because typically a destroyer would have a little bit more interior type stuff, more room. This seems like a smaller ship. So I'm going off of the destroyer class thing because that's in the name, but it strikes me as a bit more of like a heavy fighter than an actual destroyer, unless there's some interior section that I'm missing and there's another door somewhere. But it is a fairly small ship from the size of, or from the looks of things, so I don't think I'm missing anything. I just don't think there's a lot of interior here to work with. But like I said, it was primarily the vertical design and stuff that caught my eye, not because it was a large ship with a big interior or anything. So we have rocket launchers, we have the docking connectors, rear cameras, the beacon. I was trying to figure out what that was. So beacon, there we go. Let's see. So movement-wise, acceleration, and we aren't... Whoa! Okay. So thrust is what they were talking about when they said that it maneuvers a certain way, or kind of sluggish in a because gyroscope-wise, whee! I mean, this thing moves. This thing really works. Now, there is something... hold on a minute. I have to check something. I may have screwed something up. Whew. Okay, so false alarm, I think. I could be wrong, but I did a little research, and I think I'm correct in this. I had loaded mods for the next build into this world, because they were all blueprints this week, so I was just going to load them in one right after the other without exiting and loading different worlds. And one of them requires a gyroscope X25, which is 25 times better than the normal gyroscopes. So because of this thing's maneuverability, I was wondering if that actually replaced the vanilla gyroscopes, and from everything I'm reading, it's not. It's a separate block. So I think this sucker just has a ton of turning ability. Like I said, it strikes me as a bit more of a fighter than a destroyer. I mean, it'll destroy things, definitely, but... And we have two rocket launchers, rather, and then two gun turrets on the side, I think, is the weaponry. So, on that note, I think we're going to wrap this one up, but let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, so next up we have the Forager. Now this is designed off of a ship from Endless Space 2. Now as far as its accuracy, I dabbled a little bit with Endless Space 1, never really played much of 2, so I really can't speak to its accuracy from the source material. I'm only going off of just what it looks like. This was the one that required mods. Again, it does list the mods on the blueprint page and stuff like that, so keep that in mind. You can tell right off the bat with some of the thrusters and stuff that, and the big Mac cannon type thing where you're like, yeah, that's not in the game. I mean, I feel like if a gun or if a cannon this large was in the vanilla game, we would have known about it by now. Because that thing, I never get tired of seeing that in builds somewhere. There's been a few that were it was kind of done a little derpily type of thing where it really looked goofy, but every time I see it, I'm just like, okay, that thing's got some firepower. Which is really funny, actually, when you think about it, because the name of the ship is the Forager, so you wouldn't expect it to be some heavy cruiser. But it's actually got a decent amount. I'm seeing barrels everywhere. It's got a decent amount of weapons on it, if these aren't for show. Nope, those look like turrets. Modded turrets, but they're turrets. Okay, so now the most important question of all with any build I ever showcase. Or spotlight, or whatever you want to call it. Where's the door? I've been doing so good! Either that or the builders have been really nice. One of the two. I've either been getting better or the builders have been getting better about putting their doors in more convenient places. I don't know. But I haven't been lost in a while. But this one, I'm not really seeing a door. I know it's around here somewhere. Right? It's gotta be. I found it, I found it, I found it. Took me way too long. Way too long. But we found it, nonetheless. So there. All you fans of the door timer, have fun. Enjoy it. Alright, so interior-wise, I like the interior, and again, with the modded blocks, you always get a little bit more of a decorative, detailed interior, which is cool. We got a lot of pipes and cool stuff. This is a bit interesting. We got a kind of a floating gravity generator over a jump drive in the middle of the floor. We have lights, but they're already on, and I'd like to leave them that way. We have a walkway up here. Where's this go? There's a vent over there. I don't really know why there's a landing gear there, but, you know, whatever. Refinery there. I really don't know how much of the interior there is to this ship. Here's the Cryo Chambers and the med bay. Is there, like, a bridge, though? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Again, that's kind of one of those when you're basing it off of a game that, you know, I don't know if the game has interiors for its ships or not. You may just be kind of making it up as you go. So it's like, does it have a bridge? It should have a bridge. I mean, this is the only airlock I could find, and this is the only doorway I have. It's not my fault. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm really not... Oh! Yep, dummy. Dumb. There we go. Okay. Go back and watch the footage. Just go back. Just rewind it a little bit. Just rewind. Tell me from the camera angles and stuff that I missed that, because I totally could have, but from here and stuff, it's like hidden by it. It's one of those perspective hiding. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I mean, I did have trouble finding the door, so, you know, take that as you will. Okay. Now, what do we have here? We have Big Bertha, of course, the camera for Big Bertha. The antenna, beacon, jump drives, batteries, reactors. We have 300 millimeter turrets, 40 millimeter thrusters, which I think that's a toggle, but because of the white I can't read if it's on or off. And then some kind of projector, but I don't know what that does. Let's find out. What could possibly go wrong? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. It's projecting an LCD screen? Ooh, okay. Okay. That's new. Huh. I gotta look into that one. That has loads of possibilities, if that's what I think it is. That's cool. Alright, let's move on. I took a lot of time with that door. So, actually, it moves pretty good for being a really heavy ship like this and being a large vessel. Yeah, speed-wise and so... Oh, wow, it brakes really quickly. I'm gonna attribute that to modded thrusters, probably. Because normally, I don't think you can brake that fast. And then, of course, you just have Big Bertha. I had to do it. I had to fire it once. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for this one. Let's move on to the last one. Alrighty, and last up we have the colony ship Naja, or something like that. Again, pronunciations are however you're supposed to pronounce them, I don't know. The description's a little bit light on this one. It is described as a colony-like vessel type thing, so I imagine it's kind of like either a colonization type ship that has all the supplies to set up an outpost or something, or a deep space exploration where you could live on it, you know, a lot of stuff like that. But honestly, I mean, let's just get the immediate thing right out of the way. Design-wise, very unique. It looks really different, and I think it's awesome. Like, it has a really, really cool level of uniqueness type of thing. Like, even though, like we've said before, you know, there's been a lot of linear ships like this, but just having these long skeletal connections and stuff with like a little tower in the middle and a ring over here and a hangar over here, like, it's just really, really different, but in a really cool and identifiable way in terms of like, I don't think it would be easy to replicate that style of design kind of thing, if that's, you know, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it makes sense to me in my head. That, like, if you put this builder and someone else next to each other and said build stuff, it wouldn't be as hard to find which one this one was because it's just a very unique style, and kind of done in a way that I've never really seen before, to be honest. It almost looks modular in a way. Like, you have a thruster ring and some hangars and storage and a con tower, and then, like, almost like a supply connection, and then a ring over here. It's like pieces from a lot of different other ships that I've seen, but they're all pushed together, which makes it very, very interesting. So there's a lot of different points to see on the outside here. I probably won't get to all of them because I'm kind of just floating back and forth here. I'm very interested as to what all of it does. I wish the description was a little bit, just a smidge. I mean, I understand that it takes a long time to write descriptions and things if you're doing them really precise and accurate like some people do. But I would have liked a little bit more of a layout or screenshots or something. I don't know, maybe there are screenshots that I missed. I could be wrong. What do we got here? Connector external docking unlock. I don't know if this rolls up or not. It kind of looks like it could. Okay. We have I'm guessing this is a projection hangar door? Like a shield kind of thing? I don't think because this is a vanilla ship. This one actually is. That's the other thing that's impressive to me, is this one actually was a vanilla build. Oh, now this is cool. Okay. I like this. Because it has a maintenance tunnel under each hangar thing, and coupling the interior wall with these lights and stuff makes it look super steampunky industrial piping kind of thing. So that's really cool. Main hangar lights, projector. Yeah, so that's just a projector then. Now I don't know if there's any doors or anything to hold that, like to actually seal it off, because right now we have no O2 in here. Oh, and this is kind of cool too. It's like a maintenance workstation. That's pretty neat. I like that idea. It's almost like the mechanics and stuff are working on stuff while you're doing things. That's pretty cool. Alright, so main hangar's here. I'll admit I don't really remember how I got here. Oh, I went through the door. That's right. So this was the main airlock on the side. Now that's interesting. I just realized that's interesting. There's like a shield hanger here, and then on the other side there's like a little pad. But it goes all the way through to the other side, because we entered on that side and you can see out to that one. So that's interesting. Okay, so this is the proper way to get down here. I kind of just jumped down here. So this is the actual way you're supposed to go. So I'm guessing then this really only leaves us this direction in terms of progress. So I'm guessing this is going to lead up into the main part of the ship. I hope. Okay, now... No? Oh yeah, now we're in an O2 area, okay. Recreation and the berth area, main hangar. Oh, this is cool. Very, very, like, executive feeling. Projector for the main hangar and main hangar lights, so same thing. Where's this one go to? We have showers, we have restrooms. Very nice, very nice. I will give a lot of people credit for, there's been quite a few recently that have started to really kind of outdo themselves with vanilla interior designs. I just mentioned earlier, you know, you almost always end up with a more detailed interior when you have mods, but some ships like this and stuff actually prove that if you're creative enough, like with using the small ship grid and things like that, I mean, this is like a full sync vanity system thing and stuff, so you can actually do some pretty creative stuff. Alright, what is this? Safety lock. Oh, okay, so I think that's going to be this hangar door area, so that's kind of like a bulkhead seal. Shower, restrooms, berths. Okay. Lights. What is this one? Safety lock. Okay, what is... Oh, cryo bay. Okay. That's for when everyone's sleeping. So this is cool. We've got, like, readouts for all the pods and stuff, kind of thing. That's pretty cool. What goes on back here? Is this just maintenance? Oh, this is actually another side of the pods. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. There's a med bay down over there with what looks like... Let's just fly over here, screw it. Damage readout and some information on power and stuffs. So that's pretty cool. Got a little table area here too. Cryo bay Naja. What is that? Stored power, speed, destination. Oh no, not destination, just speed. And that's location. Okay. I knew I saw it somewhere. So this is just some kind of table thing, I guess, or maybe... I don't know. This one little panel thing makes me think bed, but why would you have just a random bed here? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm guessing it's a table. Let's go with that. Okay. So I don't think we're going... I don't see any way to progress further this way. It seems like that's just kind of the cryo bay. I could be wrong. Probably am. Because this ship actually has a lot of real estate type of thing that I kind of expected a large interior, but you may not really need, or some of it, like the other areas, may be actually like storage and stuff, to where you don't actually have a lot of room inside. There's a lower hangar apparently. Oh, that's glass. I'm trying to fly through there. I was like, why can't I go anywhere? Oh, okay. And we even have a little drone ship here too. Well, that's more of a fighter than a drone. In terms of size anyway. I don't see any armaments on it, but little shuttle. Let's go with shuttle. Oh, there's an armament. But still more of a shuttle. Let's go with that. I like this landing gear setup thing too. This is kind of cool. Can't say I've ever really seen that. And it's like got the batteries attached right to it. That's kind of cool. Okay, okay. Liking it. I am a little curious in terms of layout as to like where the bridge and stuff actually ends up being. And if you can get into any of these ring towers and stuff. Okay, so Colonists Rooms are this way. We have what looks like a readout for the floor plan. Berths, galleys, berths, cryo bays, recreation. Wait, where was recreation? I missed it. Restroom, showers, crew only. That's probably going to be the bridge. Med bay. Wait a minute. Where did recreation go? I missed recreation. Colonist rooms. I'm confused. Oh, recreations go this way. Okay. Totally missed that. Alright. That makes more sense. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, cargo capacity. This is a really cool... It almost looks like a flying colony, though. It kind of makes me wonder if that's kind of the colonist ship idea, is kind of like... Is it supposed to be transporting them to somewhere, or is it just the float? Is it just a flying colony all on its own? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Okay, we've got some solar farms there. Lights, we'll leave those on. So what we got here? Air hockey, complete with paddles. That's awesome. I'm not sure what this is. Other than maybe like an arts and crafts table? I don't really know. I don't know what this is. Snack bar? Buffet? Maybe? Salad bar? I don't know. Looks like simulators or video game type things. Computers. That's probably the library section over there. Oh, workout equipment. Took me a minute. Treadmills. Oh, that's cool. They use wheels. That's awesome. Well done. Well played. And then the theater over here, obviously. That's pretty cool. That's what I mean, is it's my hat goes off to people that can actually make lemonade out of lemons with the interiors and stuff, that have figured out how to actually do well-designed and crafted interiors without using mods. It's not impossible, it's just very difficult by comparison to just throwing a block down sometimes. Okay, so let's get back to our colonist rooms. By the way, I feel like we're going... Like, this is the way the ship is facing now. Like, we're going in a weird... Oh, this is probably the ring. Okay. Now, this says berths and stuff that way. Let's go check out the med bay, because with the other way has a berth and a galley. So we'll go look at both of those. 2 birds, 1 stone. Because we're getting a little low on our time here. So, med bay, very nicely done. Yeah, we're in the ring now. Okay, that's why the gravity shifted. That's awesome. I love it. Universal docking. Universal docking, you say? What is this? Ah, Connector and merge blocks. Universal docking. Got it. Don't mind me, I'm door challenged. Okay. And we've got like an operating table or exam table type of thing. That's awesome. Oh, and then this ring is going to bring us around. Oh, that's so cool. I love this ship. Alright, where are we at now? Galley? Maybe? No. Universal Docking 1. This is more crew quarter, Colonists Rooms type thing, I guess. Okay, so this seems more like a transport ship now. Because if people were just living here, you'd have, like, quarters type of thing, like, quote-unquote. That's more of, like, bunks, so that's probably just to get you from point A to point B. That's message terminal type of thing. That's a cool way to do it. This is probably the galley, because we've got dispensers and a table and all that kind of stuff. Universal docking 4. So there's universal docking all the way around the rings. And then you can go through the center, or you can go around. That is a really cool layout. I love it. And then this takes us back to the central point. And then we can go up to the crew area. The gravity shifts back down because we're probably out of the ring now on a different area. Engineering. Oh my, engineering got the raw end of the deal. They're just out here in space. Eeh. That is so cool, though. Oh my, good grief. This long catwalk corridor thing is the engineering section? Good lord. Man, this ship is huge. Up. Gravity shift. Why? What am I shifting to? That's weird. Cargo pod. I don't know why everything's all skewed. I wonder, can I actually manually... No. I was trying to see if I could manually lock my mag boots, but no. Okay, so this is like the cargo area, where all the containers and stuff are stored. I don't know why there's a gravity flip there. Because it doesn't flip all the way, it's just kind of like partial. Alright, so we're just going to keep going this way for now. Because I think we could get lost going that way. Like, there's just tons of places to go and see, but it's more engineering. I'm looking more for the bridge at this point because we're running out of time. So I kind of want to see what the bridge looks like and all that kind of stuff. Nope, wrong button. Phone's going off. Buttons are getting pushed. Things are happening. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Nope, never mind. I'm good. I'm over it. Crew quarters. I guess that's the crew-only thing. I am a little confused, though. Like, I feel like I'm going the wrong way to get to the bridge. But I don't remember seeing any other way to get to the bridge, so I'm a little confused. Crew quarters are that way. Cryo crew and showers is that way. Let's see how the crew are put up here. They got bathrooms here. Their own kind of galley thing. Their own terminals, I guess. Wait a minute. It said quarters, didn't it? Where they sleep? Berths. Oh. I guess this is where they sleep. Well, there you go. I was thinking berth like, ship docks type of thing, not berths for people. Okay, and then there's more going that way. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's more of the engineering catwalk thing, right? Maybe? There's a... Good grief. Alright, I don't know if I have time to actually show off all the rest of this ship. I think we might have to just cut it here, because this is getting a little long. Let me take one more attempt at trying to find the bridge and see what we can come up with. But yeah, I highly encourage everybody to just go through and look through this themselves, because there is more than likely a bunch of stuff that I have either missed or don't have time to do. So at least try and get all the way to the end here, so we'll speed things up a little bit. We've got a cryo chamber. Woo, dizziness. Woo! With a table and that kind of thing. I'm guessing for monitoring, because you wouldn't have everybody asleep. That's what makes a great sci-fi horror movie, is when you put everybody to bed. That seems like one of those rule of thumb things that you should just never do if you were a spaceship captain. Never let the entire crew go to sleep. Docking facility. Docking facility? It just drops people out an airlock. That's how you get rid of people, passengers you don't like. That may not be the same thing, actually. That may just be a connecting part. But this ship drives me crazy. I can't figure out where I'm going. I'm so lost. So we're going to leave that for now. I'm just going to fly over here, because this looks like a docking port. Because it's a docking port. Yay! And that's going to take us up to another tower area. But this is like going away from the bridge. I never saw an option to go to the bridge. Ooh, that's an interesting use of catwalks. Never thought about doing that. That's pretty cool. Gives some texture to the walls. Alright, docking tug. So that's probably a maintenance ship or something. So here's more of the legit engineering, it looks like. Front area. So we have gyroscopes. No, those are reactors. Vents. Large reactors. Front area. Front area, both listed on the side. I'm confused. Docking cargo ship. Okay, hold on. I saw another door going this way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. This is probably going to take us up to the con tower thing. Whoa! A long, dark, creepy hallway. Actually, how did this end up so creepy? It's like all the textures are all muddy and dirty and oily and stuff. It's like, how did this happen? I don't remember them looking like that. I'm calling shenanigans. Wait, no, this isn't the tower. Dagnabbit, how do I get places? There's even signs and I still get lost. Can I get in here? Is this a thing? Oh. Maybe that's why. It's not actually a tower, it's an antenna. Alright. Where's this? Okay, that's the cryo and sleeping bays and all that stuff for the crew. Okay. Getting there. We're figuring things out. This was the recreation area and the hangar, but I didn't see anywhere to go forward from there. That's the cryo chambers. Okay, so where did this door go that leads from the cryo chambers to this area? That's what I'm confused about. Not denying that it's not there, I can't find it. I don't see it anywhere. Let's go this way. Is there a docking port this way? That's a vent. Ah! We have a docking bay. Let's just go in here. I don't know where the actual door is. We're just running out of time, so I'm saying screw it. Taking the quick and obvious path rather than the proper one. I don't know, maybe they did that on purpose so, like, passengers couldn't get to the crew or something. You had to go from an outside docking port. I don't know. Seems like it could be a thing. One thing I will say that I've noticed is a lot of me going through here, I've actually been holding the shift button to run. Docking survey vessel, observation deck bridge. That's what I want. But I can still tell that I'm moving kind of slow. Wow, there's the door. I've already admitted to being door challenged twice. Let's just move on. So it apparently is impacting my sim speed, even though my frame rate is still holding steady. So You may have to bear that in mind if you have a lower end rig and are trying to walk through this yourself. Just kind of something to keep in mind. Observation deck. I love observation decks. It's like my favorite part of every ship, including real ones like cruise ships and stuff. I love observation decks. They're so cool. And I know I spent like 5 seconds looking around there. I'm just in a hurry now. Bridge goes that way. This goes somewhere? Where is this going? Engineering? Maintenance? Oxygen. Oxygen stuff. Got it. Tanks, generators. Okay, so it's oxygen related. It's like the one part of the ship that doesn't have a sign. A big glowing neon sign. I will say, it's an impressive design when you can have signs labeling everything and still manage to get lost. This is really cool. I really like the interior here, and I like these little cubicle things too. That's pretty awesome. Alright, and this is a neat trick too, where you do a flight seat, but then you do a small ship grid around it to do some more detailed panels and things. That's a really cool idea. Alright, so we are running way over our normal time, so we're going to wrap things up here for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!